What's up, guys? Welcome to Faith Family Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Dominique. This is Anaya. We call her Naya. She's gonna be our camera woman for today because we're gonna be butchering a pig. We have not butchered a pig before. Jonathan, spur of the moment, butchered one of our pigs on Friday. And then today is the day we have some friends over. They're gonna be helping us. We're not gonna be breaking down the pig because our friends, our chef friends, are out of town, and then when they come back, they have their daughter's birthday party. We have our daughter's birthday party. So we're just going to be actually doing the butchering process and then putting it in the freezer in halves because we have extra freezers. Sorry, there's a lot of noise because we brought the dogs and the pigs and everything. But we're going to be, I'll probably voice over. So this video is gonna be all about butchering. If you're not into it, you can turn off now.
Oh my goodness, look how you got these girls.
What's the plan, baby?
So we're gonna, hey fam. So my brother Brendan's gonna take out the pig. Oh my God. And once the pig is like dead, we're gonna drag her out, put her in this, we're gonna put her in here. And then we're gonna drive her around to the side and we'll start processing. So that's the plan, you know.
Okay.
After we sprinkle some food. But I'm gonna show my boy how to use his gun real quick, and then we're gonna go from there.
Okay.
It is humane.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
Literally have food on this side. Okay, there we go. All right, so put it on fire, and when you're ready, go ahead and take it, bro. Oh, hold on, let me get a little bit more.
I have it on safety again. You good? You got your ears on?
Back, so let me see. Yeah.
I can't.
You can get a little closer if you want. Nice shot. You can put it on safety now. Cool. Good shot, man.
Yeah. Slit her throat.
She's dead.
Okay, cool. Let me see. That's an interesting shot though, man, because it's like...
Where did you get her?
I don't know.
You must have got a heart then. Because it's like, it's back here.
That's where the heart is?
But like, if it went through, especially at that close range, it probably went straight through though.
He's just eating.
Like, more food for me.
He's a savage.
Alright. So we're gonna have to drag her out real fast so that thing was supposed to come out.
Teamwork make the dream work. Do you want to take your headphones off?
Oh yeah.
You can give it to mommy. She's the holder.
Yeah, I saw.
Pop that off. We had to chain it like this because of him.
This fatty can jump?
Yeah, he jumped like 4 feet, man.
Oh, you need like a knife or something, right?
Yeah, if you want to grab that machete, we could cut that off.
That's what we did. What dog? The white dog? Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, you done seen the whole thing.
Oh, no,
These dudes out here killing folks.
Bucky.
Yeah, he can run the rough side along the.
Look, and he popped his head back in. He's like, "Don't record me."
Oh, this right here?
Yeah, you can run the rough side on it because those are like heavy duty, good size.
He's just eating right next to her, not
Hey,
even.
bring me that food right there. Thank you.
But I just feel so girl. You never watch those videos where those people doing the meat processing to those pigs? They be like beating them up, kicking them, throwing them and stuff. That's why I don't eat pork.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Probably get some more of the grain. Because apparently he's not that interested. I don't want him to charge out.
How do you stop him? You just jump on him?
He's too big for that.
Yeah, I know.
Like, the only thing we are able to do is just draw him with food. And they really like the little sweet grain here.
Put it on top of the food over there, Ola in the corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it over here.
Ew, he's been roaming like that water.
Hurry up, Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah!
All right.
Victim drive.
It's not. He's not bleeding. That's just strange.
All right, we got pictures.
Okay, hold on. Should I wash her now?
Okay.
Should I wash her now?
Yeah, you can start framing.
How do I turn this on?
There's a pig.
Did I do the jet?
Yeah. I had it on jet. It's not on that one.
Yeah, but then I didn't know.
Look how white she is now.
Is he alright?
Yeah, we're gonna spread out one more time over there, and then we'll put on the table. All right, cool.
Come, Isaiah. Come over here. Come.
To process it.
Isaiah.
Babe, can you pick up my orange juice and feed me some?
At least she doesn't tank that bad.
So if you've been following along with us, you know that we got these pigs, I want to say almost 2 years ago, probably a year and a half ago. And we got them with the intent of raising our own and breeding and raising our own meat pigs. So this has been a long way coming. This is actually around the perfect time that we wanted to butcher pigs, which was November, because that's when the weather cools off. This day in particular wasn't super cool, but it was a overcast, rainy, kind of cloudy day. So even though the temperature wasn't super cool, it still was cooler than all of the other days we had. And honestly, this was just the day that we had available and the time we had available to butcher this pig. And so it's been a long time coming, and we're super excited to have the pigs butchered. At the end of the video, I'll show you guys, we did do a taste test off of the first pig that Jonathan had butchered a couple days before this, and I'll show that at the end of the video. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I've been posting regular updates on Instagram because I know I've been a little MIA here on YouTube. And it's not that I'm not recording, it's that I haven't really had much time to edit the things that I have recorded, and so I've just been quickly putting them on Instagram Reels and stories. And so if you don't follow me on that and you want to keep up with our family, that would definitely be a better way to keep up with us on a regular basis, which would be to follow me on Instagram. Ever since I started working, it's been harder to manage my time, but I've been trying. And so this video is actually we filmed this about a week ago, but I'm just now getting to edit it. And so we do know how the pork tastes, and tastes amazing. We did already break down the first pig that Jonathan had butchered, and this pig, I didn't show it, but we actually ended up just breaking it in half and then storing it inside our deep freezer. We gave half to our our chef friends who's been helping us break down well, not helping us, she has been breaking down our pigs for us, and so because she's a chef and she knows all of the cuts and everything. And so I will do a video of us grinding up the meat, because for us and our family, we use a lot of ground meat to make things like spaghetti and think of like biscuits and gravy and just stuff like that. And so even with our cow, we tried to get mostly ground beef, and next time when we get ground beef again next year, I will be sure to say I want less steaks and more ground beef. And so that's what I plan on doing with this pig or all of the pigs, is mostly I want to try and cure my own bacon. I have some ham in the fridge curing that I'm going to try and use for Thanksgiving as well. And I'll probably show you guys that. And then, so bacon, ham that I'm going to try. And then the rest really, I have pork chops, a tenderloin, and then the rest I want for ground meat. And so I did get a grinder specifically to try and ground my own meat, because I want to do like sausage flavor as well as just regular ground pork for us. And because we don't really besides bacon, we don't really eat pork chops or buy pork at the store. But since we've butchered our own pig, this will be a perfect opportunity for me to use more pork. And we actually do really love sausage, but I just wanted it to be high quality. And so with us butchering our own pig, we know that we raised it and how it was raised, and that it was loved and cared for and all of the things. When we got rid of our goats, our fences has not been as strong because from our goats breaking free, and then with just pigs being bigger animals, what really came to the conclusion, which butchered them faster than we wanted, was them breaking free like 2 days in a row. And it's really dangerous, even though they're not aggressive or anything like that. But our big daddy pig is, I always say he's like 600 pounds. Jonathan thinks he's like 400 pounds, but he's really, really big. And the girls play outside, and the pig has hurt the dogs a couple times, because the dogs know that the pig is not supposed to be free, and then he'll snip at them while they're barking at him, and they'll get into fights and stuff like that. And it's actually cost us a lot of money in vet bills to try and stitch up our dogs, and it happened to 2 dogs. And so since our mama pig died over the summer, we just decided that we would raise out the pigs that we said we would raise out for meat for our family. But then we're also going to butcher the daddy pig as well and there's questionable research on that, whether you can butcher an intact male, because he is intact, because we had planned on breeding them. But since his mate has passed on, we decided that we were just going to use that as a sign and an opportunity to get out of raising meat pigs and just or breeders really, and then just when we run out of this pork, we can start all over again, or maybe just buy meat pigs like people were buying from us. Pigs have actually been my favorite animal on the homestead since raising them. And so I definitely would do it again. But right now we're just like in a busy season where we're just trying to take a break from all homestead animals besides our chickens. And so on the same couple days from this, we also butchered our ducks for the first time. And so I've never eaten duck, but we do have some in our fridge that I look forward to eating pretty soon. And so now that we have our ducks butchered, we have the pig butchered, we just still have the one more pig. And the reason why we haven't butchered him and our plant is because we don't have freezer room. As the Hurricane Helene passed by, our fridge/freezer that we had inside our kitchen never came back on after we lost electricity. And so our extra freezers or fridge, one of them, we had to ended up moving into our kitchen to replace our broken fridge. And we were so grateful that we even had an extra fridge, but that gave us less freezer space. And so we lost that whole freezer/fridge space. And so we're down a freezer, but our friends ended up moving and they were leaving their deep freezer. So they said we could use it, and that's what we're going to use to store Thanos. But in order to do that, we needed to first sort out our freezer space and stuff like that. And so our plan is to butcher him, immediately taste a piece, because they said if a pig has pig taint, that you would be able to taste it. And so our plan is to butcher him, because either way we're not going to keep him, because we're spending so much money on feed. I think Jonathan told me we're spending like $14 every few days on pig feed. And so we are going to butcher him. He has no purpose anymore, and he's not a pet. So like I was saying, after we butcher him, we're going to immediately taste him to see if it has any pig taint. If it does, we're going to end up using it for dog food, because we do have 6 dogs. And if it doesn't, we'll just quarter him and leave him in the freezer until we're ready to use it.
Okay, so right now we've gotten all of the guts out, and Jonathan is about to spray out the pig. Again, we've never done this before. We decided that we were going to skin the pig because we figured that would be fastest and easiest for us. In order to keep the skin on, we know you can use it for fried pork grinds, and all of that, but we weren't going to be doing that. We needed these pigs to stop escaping and to stop feeding them, and so we needed the quickest way to butcher them, which is why we started with the smallest pigs first, because for Thanos, our big daddy pig, we are going to butcher him as well, but he's going to be harder to maneuver. So we started with the smaller pig. He started with the smallest pig on Friday. This was the second largest pig, and then our last pig will be Thanos. But the more we butcher, I wasn't here for the one on Friday, the more that we're doing this, the better the skinning process will be. The first time there wasn't a lot of fat left on the bones, so this time we did try to skin thinner to leave fat on, but some parts, we're new at this, and we have our friends helping us, and they've never butchered a pig, so they're just following our lead. So we did get a little deeper in some parts, which is completely fine. It's not like we're selling this pork. This pork is just going to be for our consumption, and we'll definitely have enough pork for more than a year. Definitely more than a year, because we have the half a cow that we bought, and we still have chickens that we butchered earlier this year, and then now we're gonna have all of this pork.
So this is what we ended up doing with the first pig, is most of it we used to make pig stock with all of those extra bones, and you can see it right here, me just topping it off with water. But then Allison came over, and that is the tender one you see, and it looks great, and we ended up cooking that right away and tasting it. But then she's just like breaking off the fat and stuff like that, and you can see that's how it came out, and we all had a piece. The kids loved it. It tasted great. And so thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.